Alright guys, are we recording? Yes, and in fact it looks like we are. Hi guys, yo, what's up y'all? It's your boy Nicholas again, back again with another exclusive red pill, black pill video. And today I am currently, sorry about that, I may have accidentally pricked myself right there. Today I am currently out in the woods, guys, Today, I am currently outside in the woods. So right now, I'm at somewhere new today. Right now, I'm on this random ass hill in the middle of nowhere. And I decided to just drove the scooter today because it's right over there. And I decided, take it all the way up this random ass road. Which I'm not going to tell you where it leads to because of personal information and whatnot, but today's topic in today's video is going to be like, what if life was like the Pokemon anime? And what if life was completely different than, everyday normal life? So let's begin. So recently, guys, I've been kind of tired with life and shit. And I'm tired because I'm kind of getting tired of life. I'm kind of getting tired of existence a little bit. And, I have some videos in the works. I'm currently have a video that's probably going to release before this current one. I think it's called, I think it was the video about how I officially snapped. And I think I already officially snapped already because... I'm done, guys. I am officially done. And then there's this little thing right here. I don't know how that thing got here, but decided to walk over it because I'm like, why not? And I'm like, it's like, I just don't get it. Why does life just feel so fake? And the thing is, if life was like Pokemon, or if life was like the Pokemon anime, then I think human existence would be so many times better. And not only that, guys, but I don't know if you're gonna hear this or not. I don't know if you hear it, but I currently hear birds chirping. I don't know if you guys hear it too. Do you hear that? It's birds chirping. Do you hear that, guys? I don't know if it's catching it on video or camera or not, but there's currently birds chirping right now, guys. There's literally birds chirping. And then I decide to just come out to this hill, this random area. Is because it's away from society, it's away from people, it's away from society, it's away from people. I'm kind of a little bit far from everything. It's far from any main road or highway. And you get this metal shield or metal thing that's here. And we're currently on a hill too. But I'm saying, what if life is like the Pokemon anime, guys? Because the thing is, guys, I've seen videos where people are tired of everyday normal life. The thing is, guys, I've seen videos where people are just tired of everyday normal life. And then some people wish that they live in a simulation. And, some people just wish they, live in a simulation. And to me, in my opinion, I truly think we are in a simulation. Not the simulation we want it to be in, but, a different simulation could seem nice. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm starting to believe that 2012 theory is real. And I don't know if that is kind of familiar to you guys, like 2012 theory. So let me explain. We're going to go into the woods for a bit. So yeah. So 2012 theory is this, theory that supposedly the world ended in like 2012. Like the world supposedly ended in 2012. And ever since 2012, ever since the day of 12/21, 2012, I'm like, have we just been living in a simulation this entire time? I don't know if something got in my nose or not. Just give me a second. Sorry about that. Like, have we just been living in a simulation this entire time? And I'm like, do you hear that? That's birds chirping. And I'm like, with the 2012 theory, it's like, I don't know, but I'm starting to think that this 2012 Mayan calendar theory is real. And I'm like, call me crazy, guys, but I truly think 2012 theory is real. And I truly think that the world did in fact end in 2012. And I'm like, if the world did truly end in 2012, I'm like, man, that's gotta be crazy. Like, man, it's gotta be like crazy to think. Cause I'm like, if the world did truly end in 2012, then theoretically, we are living in a simulation. Like, typically, we're probably living in a simulation. So that means that none of this is even real. And all this is just lies. It's all fake. It's not even real. Then I'm like, what's the point, guys? Like, thing is like, what's the, point? Because the thing is, like, how can any of this be proven real? And then look in the Pokemon world. At least in the Pokemon world, at least you can say that things are, I would say, pretty real there. Because you watch one of the Pokemon animes, whatever, if you watch Pokemon Indigo League or Johto or heck, even Pokemon X and Y or Diamond and Pearl, whatever Pokemon anime you watched, and I'm like, basically, I'm like, this is like real, guys. And I'm starting to believe that this is truly real. And the thing with the Pokemon anime is that, when Ash Ketchum goes on a journey, Ash Ketchum leaves his house at 10 years old to go on his Pokemon journey. Kind of crazy that Ash Ketchum is literally 10 years old and he's already leaving to go on a journey. I say that's crazy, man. When I was 10 years old, I didn't leave to go do anything. So basically, I've just been home most of my life doing really nothing much. And I'm like, if I really done nothing much my entire life, then I'm like, it's like, how is some of this real? And I'm like, it probably just doesn't. And even with the 2012 theory, you know, it's just probably the most realistic thing you can think about. Because, you know, it's just other theories just don't seem real, guys. And I know I'm gonna sound crazy for saying this, but Pokemon has probably got to be the most realistic out of any situation. And I'm like, the question is, if life was like the Pokemon anime, guys, then I think life would be better. And I know other people made similar videos to this. Like, I know other people made similar videos to this, but what if we do go to an actual simulation? I'm not saying this world or this hell realm, but I'm saying another world. Another realm that is not even as bad as this one. I'm saying another world, saying like the Pokemon world. Like, imagine if that was real, guys, and we went to a Pokemon realm or a Pokemon world, and, you know, you got like a Pikachu, and you got a Squirtle, and you got like some Pokemon, and all that, you know, shit. I'm like, I just wish that reality was real, guys. Because if that reality was real, then I'd be like, that sounds like awesome. And not only that, but, you know, it's like, I don't know what to say, but the world would probably be a truly, you know, better place if the world was, you know, like the Pokemon anime. But that's kind of actually hard to think about, because I'm like, you know, how will the world be like Pokemon? Like, how will the world be like Pokemon? And that's just really a tricky question to answer. And I'm like, at least Pokemon kind of makes sense. Because, you know, you could just travel around with a Pokemon, you got a Pikachu. And I'm like, that sounds awesome. And I'm like, if this hell realm is bad, then I'm like, why do we even come here? But the thing is, why are we born to come here? Why are we born to come here, go to school, slave, work at like a 9-to-5 job? Like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of going to school, slaving at a 9-to-5 job, and having just no freedom? Like, it's just not good, guys. Like, it's literally not good. And I'm like, this 9-to-5 grind is just not legit. And I'm like, it's just stupid, guys. Like, it's, you know, stupid. But it looks like here we gotta turn around, guys, because it looks like we got so much trees that are falling down. So it looks like we gotta turn around here. But I'm like, if the world was truly like Pokemon, then I'd be like, yeah. And I'm like, it's crazy how we're just sent to be born in this, you know, you would call this place the Hell Realm. Like, isn't it kind of crazy to really think that, guys? That this entire place is considered, you know, a Hell Realm? To me, I just think it's crazy. Because I'm like, no one wanted to have been born here. No one signed up for this. And I'm like, Like, what's the point? Like, what's the, point? And I'm like, there's really no point, guys. Like, seriously. There's really no point. And I'm like, if we go to like a real simulation, like a Pokemon simulation, or if we go to some similar world that somehow exists all the way up there, like I'm saying, the worlds that exist beyond the firmament, beyond the ice layer. I'm saying things beyond the firmament or things beyond the ice layers. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Beyond the firmament, beyond the ice layers. I'm talking about the great beyond. And I'm like, if that was truly a thing, guys, then the world will probably truly be another better place to live. And I have to figure out how to get out of here, because I'm like, I could just go down to the road and just go back, which I'm not really that far. Problem is, I'm going to be sliding through. Well, I can't go fast through here. And I have damaged shoes too, so I'm like, I better figure this out. Okay, that is definitely not safe. So, unless if I could just risk sliding down, then the answer's... Oh shit, the answer is definitely a no. Unless if I could just break through the layers of this bullshit. Well, guys, I think we're going for a little ride. Like, 1, 2, 3. Okay. That was one hell of a ride. Just gonna be one step down, because this is a mountain. Okay. Alright. Just gotta go back towards the campsite. Shit. There's the rest of the road. I'm not gonna share to you guys where that goes, because it's personal information. But, it's like, it's crazy. Because, like, yeah, I'm not going to show you the rest of the road, because that would be personal information. But, it's crazy. Like, it's seriously just as crazy. And I'm like, if the world really was a good place, then everyone would be happy. Let's say that. But I'm like, the real world's not like that. And then ever since I watched the Pokemon anime, guys, I'm starting to think that Ash Ketchum's journeys and Serena's journeys, and I don't know. Or actually, oh shit, there's spiky stuff right there. It's actually pretty well worth it. I think my socks either ripped or shoes, but I don't know if I can show you guys, but yeah, so much my shoes are becoming a little effed up. They're kind of old shoes anyways, so. But yeah, and then these socks are kind of gonna tear through my feet eventually, because they're sharp. But yeah, if the real world was in fact like Pokemon, I mean, it's kind of crazy to think about it, guys. like, you know, if, you know, I'm like trying to think, like, if Ash's journey's real and if Serena's journey's real, then if they start at 10 years old, then that means the age of consent or the age of true adulthood in Pokemon is like 10 years old, guys. So 10 is the true year of adulthood in the Pokemon anime. But in real life, it's, you know, 18 or once, you know, graduate from high school, basically. So it's like once you graduate from high school or like once you're, you know, considered 18, then that is probably considered, you know, the end of it, basically. And, you know, it's like, you know, I don't know. It's just crazy. And besides that, you know, it's like, if life was just how it was in the video games, then that would just be so good. Even better, guys, is to actually just live in the games and actually live in those universes. Because imagine if we actually live in those games, and imagine if we were actually a part of their world. I'm like, that'd just be so much fun, guys. And I'd be like, that'd just be so much fun than real life. But in real life, it's pretty sad how you're forced to go to school and you're forced to work a 9 to 5. And I mean, yeah, I've been unemployed for basically 2 years. So, I mean, I hadn't started the 9 to 5 yet, but eventually someday I will have to start a 9 to 5. And I don't know, I just truly believe the world ended in 2012 because, I don't know, I mean, that could probably be a topic for a video I could make tonight. Like, that could be just be another topic for tonight's video, but I'm like, I don't know, guys. I just truly believe the world ended in 2012. And I'm like, I think 2012 theory is probably the most real out of all of them. Because I'm like, 2012 theory has got to be probably the most realist theories to ever come out. And I'm like, you know, with 2012, then, I mean, I truly did believe the real world ended in 2012. And then back then, from what I heard, people used to be people, and the world or the future we were supposed to get was supposed to be Era Frutigo. I'm not sure if that's familiar to any of you guys, but the future we were supposed to get back then was supposed to be Era Frutigo, which means that we were supposed to get an Era Frutigo future, which means basically the future we were supposed to get was supposed to be Era Frutigo, which means a futuristic looking future with colors and great stuff. But we got a completely different future than what they told us. The future we got was so bland. Like, we probably got the most blandest future out of all of them. Because even in 2005 could have literally told what our future was going to be like. Like, 2005, or, you know, 20 years ago, would have told us what our future was going to be like. In 2005, would have told us what exactly our future would have been like. Because, you know, it's supposed to be like Era Frutigo. Or, you know, whatever you want to call it. And I'm like, you know, 2005 was probably the most pretty accurate year. Because, you know, Era Frutigo was supposed to be what the future was supposed to look like. I don't know, 2010, 2012, 2013. But we didn't even get that future because in 2013, I don't know, everything just changed in 2013, and it makes 2012 and 2013 almost very, very different years, because in 2012, 2012 was considered the last year of the original era, and 2013 was the start of what you could consider the postmodern era, or, whatever you want to call it. But I'm like, I don't know. I know I'm probably going to discuss this completely further in another video, but, I'll probably discuss this further in another video, but I don't know. I just feel like after everything changed, I feel like slowly after 2013, things just weren't even the same anymore. And I'm like, Pokemon X and Y was probably the last animation from Pokemon that used the original style. Like, Pokemon X and Y was the last animation, or the last anime they used original animation style from probably, the original series up to then. But then after that, when they started Pokemon Sun and Moon, Ash Ketchum looks completely like a different anime. Like, Ash Ketchum looks like a complete different anime. Like, he literally looks like a, toddler. And then all the characters from Pokemon X and Y are, they're good characters, but I'm talking about the Sun and Moon characters, which the Sun and Moon characters are completely trash. Like, why did they ruin Ash Ketchum after Pokemon X and Y? Why for Sun and Moon they just completely ruined his character, and for the what do you call it? Alola region, like, why did they ruin his character for? It's just stupid. And then not only that, but besides that, and then after Sun and Moon, when they started Journeys, then I'm like, Ash Ketchum isn't the same character. And I'm like, why did they F up the original animation style? Like, they literally screwed it over after X and Y. And then I think Pokemon X and Y had probably got to have been the best anime from Pokemon, along with probably Johto, region, and probably Kanto combined. But, they just ruined it. But imagine if in a few years, guys, that, we could probably be able to escape the real world, probably. I know that's probably not going to likely become reality. I know that's more likely never going to happen. But imagine if we can just live in Kanto or Johto, or imagine if we could live in the Kalos region and then be with Serena, Ash, Clement, Bonnie, and even Misty and Brock. That would be like the dream. And imagine just going on Ash Ketchum's journey. That would just be like the dream, guys. Like, that would just be like the real dream. And I'm like, that'd just be the dream. As even though I'm out in nature today, I'm out in the woods, and I don't know, I'm on some random hill, and, there's the scooter I drove. Maybe I can do a quick little burnout to show you guys before I end the video if I can. I don't know, I want to show you guys if I can do a burnout. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on. That was a burnout, man. That was like, scooter was burning it. I'm like, let's go for another spin. I'm like, bro, if we could go for another spin, I'm like, bro, this could be crazy. I'm like, bro, this thing is crazy. And like, hopefully the scooter works still, but I'm like, watch, we're gonna ride down the hill. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can, because that probably will not be safe. But yeah, that was like the scooter ride in a nutshell. That was the scooter. Oh yeah, kind of crazy, right? That was just me riding the scooter down the hill at like 6-7 miles an hour. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Anyways, all I'm saying is just my opinion, so yeah. But guys, what would you do if life was like the Pokemon anime? And what would you do if life was like Kanto or Johto or Kalos region? And what if Serena from the Pokemon anime was real? Like, what if Serena from Pokemon X and Y was real? Would you be friends with her or anything else? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. But anyways, all I'm saying is just my opinion. So yeah, but anyways, I'm going to end the video for real now. So yeah.